What's going on, guys? Lawn Driver Mike again, bringing you guys another video. Guys, what's up? Guys, in this video, we're going to talk about Uber Eats, um, waiting for the customer. So, it's like when you pick up the order and you go to you go to his house, or you go to whatever address he put in, or she, or whatever, non-binary. Um, Whoever. Um, you go there. So now Uber Eats, it's good. Chips and guac is good. I don't like the red onions they put in there, but it's all right. Anyway, so with Uber Eats, a lot of apps are like this. Like when you get to the customer's house, excuse me, and you knock, some of them it says, leave at the door or something. So this note didn't say that. It said meet at the door. So you're supposed to meet the customer at the door. You're supposed to physically hand him or her or whoever, non-binary, their food. You know what I'm saying? So he put the address as, it was actually in the same shopping center. So I was like confused. I'm like, did he put the wrong address or what's going on? So I'm like, what the heck? So anyways, I'll give you a history lesson on Uber Eats. So Uber Eats back in the day used to have to message. You had to call them at least one time, and then you could start the timer for 5 minutes, and you had to wait the full 5 minutes. You couldn't leave early. You couldn't, somehow speed up the time. You couldn't click cancel. You had to wait the 5 minutes for the customer. Call a couple times, send a text message, let them know you're arrived. You gotta grab your order, or I gotta cancel it. Then they changed it to 8 minutes. Now the cool thing with Uber Eats is they pay you for wait time. So and when I mean wait time, not only do I mean waiting at the restaurant, but waiting for the customer. The wait time is the grand total of the time it takes you to complete the order. So they start the timer when you get to the restaurant to the time you officially tap delivered, the deliver button. So if you get to the house or the apartment and they're not answering their door, their messages, or their phone calls, and you gotta wait, and you wait 5 or 10 minutes, you get paid for all that wait time. So then Uber Eats was like, okay, 5 minutes, or extend it to 8. So then you had to wait 8 minutes before if your customer contacted you before the 8 minutes, you're supposed to, okay, he contacted me, you have to attempt to deliver it. He might text back and say, oh, I'm so sorry, I passed out, I was in the bathroom, I was in the shower. Maybe he won't even tell you what happened. Most of the time, they don't tell you what they were doing. So a lot of people are they're not paying attention, or whatever. So, he might have said, oh, leave at the door. If they don't contact you or answer the door within the 8 minutes, you can cancel it, right? And discard of the food however you see fit. So now they changed it to where there's no time limit. So that's the thing. Like, if you mess up with Uber Eats, if you order Uber Eats, they no longer have a time limit. So if I knock on your door and the note said, now if the note says leave at the door, I will do exactly what it says, because we're required to take a picture and stuff like that. So, COVID-19. So if you want your food, make sure the address is correct. Put it in the notes, like if you're at a business, because it didn't, I was trying to call it, it said Habit Burger. I'm like, okay, the order from Chipotle. I'm thinking, okay, it's an employee at Habit Burger, so it wasn't even that far. Same shopping center. I walked in, asked for the name, and no, are you sure? Maybe next door. I checked next door, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna go to every single door, every business in the whole, because someone can lie and say, yeah, I'm Tyler, that's my food, right? And then I actually click delivered, and the guy will say, I never got it. So it's better to make sure it's the correct customer, because you don't want to deliver to the wrong customer too. It's better to click they didn't answer their door and cancel the order than to actually physically give it to the wrong customer. That's worse. So, and now there's no time limit, like I said. So if you use Uber Eats, I just want to let you know there's no time limit. We're not required to wait 5 to 10 minutes for you to respond back. So if you're messing around, or your phone died, or whatever the reason is, could be so many different reasons why the customer didn't pick up the phone, not messaging you back. And that's what mind boggles me, is the app actually tells you your driver's on the way, your food is on the way, he'll be there in 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and it updates you. Your food's being prepared. Oh, your order's been picked up. It will notify you. It will actually tell you when your order has been picked up. I order as a customer, so I know how it is. So it just mind boggles me that people do delivery. They're not checking their phone, they're not checking their app. Maybe he put the wrong address, and he doesn't respond back to me within 5 minutes. I'm going to cancel the order. Like, I'm sorry, but, I think it should be a minimum of at least 5 minutes. I did wait 5 minutes. I called, I texted, I looked around, So, I think if you don't respond to me within 5 minutes, even though the app says, cancel at any time, like, you decide how long you want to wait. That's what the app says now. So you as a customer, and you're using Uber Eats, make sure you have the correct address. Don't click the confirm button and, just hurry up and order. Make sure you ordered exactly what you ordered. Extra sides of this, guacamole, you want a soda, whatever. Make sure your order's right. Make sure your name's right. Make sure if you're at a business, put the business name. That just helps us out. Like, don't put the address, because we're like, okay, Suite 100, what the heck? Like, if you put the business name, like, Glasses World, or GameStop, or Petco, or, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, okay, they're at GameStop, so I'm going to go over there, and then I don't have to look so hard for the customer. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're at an actual business, if you're at work, whatever, if you're at a business, tell us in the notes. Like, I'm at my work, GameStop. You don't even have to say that. I'm at GameStop. I'm at Supercuts. And then I'm smart. I know, okay, you're working there, okay. Common sense. If you're at a let's say you're at a hotel or apartment, make sure you give us, if there's any code or special instructions, you got to check in at the front desk. After that, it's 205. I live in a gated community. You know how many times I deliver to a gated community, guys, and they literally don't even give me the gate code. And I'm over here having to stop, text a customer, call them up, whatever. I usually text because people get annoyed with calls nowadays for some reason. So it's like, it's just a big holdup. So when you're ordering, not just Uber Eats, but any app, make sure everything's correct. Give us as much details as possible so we can deliver your food. And not only that, make sure your phone is on, make sure your phone volume is up, you're paying attention to what the hell's going on. Because I'm like, okay, this dude's like right across the parking lot. Like, I could just walk over there, but, and it's like, I'm trying to find the guy. It says Habit Burger on the app. So I walked in, I said, does a Tyler work here? They said, no. I said, are you positive? I just got to order. The address is Habit Burger. I don't know why. Maybe that was a mistake by Uber Eats. Maybe the customer put the wrong thing. I don't know. And she just said, check next door. I did. No, it's like, okay, I'm looking around for somebody. calling, messaging, like, that's what I'm saying. And then I'm about to cancel, and it says the timer doesn't start. It just says you could wait as long as you want. You can cancel any time. This won't affect your ratings. This won't affect your account. It's fine. You just, customer doesn't call back, but if the customer calls back or messages you back, you have to respond to that, and you have to deliver it. So I would say give them 5 minutes. Be courteous. Be, somewhat understanding. Things happen, But yeah, I'd say after 5 minutes, man, so he ended up getting a burrito from, not a burrito, well, a burrito bowl. It was all right. And chips and guac. So, and that one actually paid me like, what did it say? $6.50? Yeah, almost $7. $6.59, I believe it said. I'm not gonna get my tip because I didn't deliver the food, but that's Chipotle, probably not. But so yeah, I mean, and it paid me extra because I had to wait for the customer. The app saw that I called, message, I reported that it was not non-deliverable or whatever, and they pay extra when you wait extra time, whether it be at the restaurant or at the customer's house. They pay extra for that. So I tell you guys, I told you guys in another video about that, but some of you guys don't listen, or I don't know. But yeah, Uber Eats does pay for wait time, and I've gotten as high as like $10 extra for waiting. So just because you get Uber Eats, you're like, oh man, I don't want to wait. You get paid to wait. You could be as high as $10 or more. I mean, what the hell? Well, that's on top of the delivery pay you're already going to get. If it said $5, $6, or $7 or whatever it said, it will be additional money on top of what it said already. So that's why I'm confused when people say, oh, Uber Eats sucks, and they pay for wait time. So even if you have to wait at the restaurant or the customer's house, they pay for that extra. Makes no sense. So anyway, anyways, guys, make sure you put your address correctly, and and if you're a delivery driver, give them at least 5 minutes. Call them, do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to do the right thing, even though it says you can wait as long as you want. At least minimum, give them a couple calls, send a few messages, and wait a couple minutes at least. Don't just cancel it right away. Give them a chance to respond. After a few minutes to 5 minutes, no response after that, no attempt to call you or open the door, then yeah, cancel the order. You get paid for it, plus you get the free food. Or if you don't like the food, just throw it away. Or better yet, you find someone homeless, give it to the homeless. I've given homeless people a lot of food because I'm like, oh, it's canceled. Oh, I don't like this food. Give it to the homeless or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, guys, I appreciate your support. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you liked it. Also, I have a Facebook group. It's called The Gig Economy. Check it out. And until next time, guys, that's it. All right, guys. Peace out. Stay safe. See you later.